Ezekiel chapter 48.
Each tribe will receive a section of land that runs from the eastern border of Israel west to the Mediterranean Sea. The northern border of Israel will run along the towns of Hethlon and Lebo-Hamath, and will end at Hazar-Enon, which is on the border between the kingdoms of Damascus and Hamath. The tribes will receive their share of land in the following order, from north to south: Dan, Asher, Naphtali, Manasseh, Ephraim, Reuben, and Judah. South of Judah's territory will be a special section of land. Its length will be 8 miles, and its width will run from the eastern border of Israel west to the Mediterranean Sea. My temple will be located in this section of land. An area in the center of this land will belong to me. It will be 8 miles long and 6 miles wide. I, the Lord, will give half of my sacred land to the priests. Their share will be 8 miles long and 3 miles wide, and my temple will be right in the middle. Only priests who are descendants of Zadok will receive a share of this sacred land, because they remained faithful to me when the Levites and the rest of the Israelites started sinning. The land belonging to the priests will be the most sacred area, and will lie south of the area that belongs to the Levites. I will give the other half of my sacred land to the Levites. Their share will also be 8 miles long and 3 miles wide, and they must never sell or trade any of this land. It is the best land and belongs to me. South of my sacred land will be a section 8 miles long and 2 miles wide. It will not be sacred, but will belong to the people of Israel, and will include the city of Jerusalem, together with its houses and pasture land. The city will be a square. Each side will be 1.5 miles long, and an open area 420 feet wide will surround the city. The land on the east and west sides of the city limits will be farmland for the people of Jerusalem. Both sections will be 3 miles long and 2 miles wide. People from the city will farm the land, no matter which tribe they belong to. And so the center of this special section of land will be for my sacred land, as well as for the city and its property. The land will be a square, 8 miles on each side. The regions east and west of this square of land will belong to the ruler of Israel. His property will run east to the Jordan River and west to the Mediterranean Sea. In the very center of his property will be my sacred land, as well as the temple, together with the share belonging to the Levites and the city of Jerusalem. The northern border of the ruler's property will be the land that belongs to Judah, and the southern border will be the land that belongs to Benjamin. South of this special section will be the land that belongs to the rest of Israel's tribes. Each tribe will receive a section of land that runs from the eastern border of Israel west to the Mediterranean Sea. The tribes will receive their share of land in the following order, from north to south: Benjamin, Simeon, Issachar, Zebulun, and Gad. Gad's southern border is also the southern border of Israel. It will begin at the town of Tamar, then run southwest to the springs near Meribath Kadesh. It will continue along the Egyptian Gorge and end at the Mediterranean Sea. That's how the land of Israel will be divided among the 12 tribes. I, the Lord God, have spoken. The city of Jerusalem will have 12 gates, 3 on each of the 4 sides of the city wall. These gates will be named after the 12 tribes of Israel. The gates of Reuben, Judah, and Levi will be in the north. Joseph, Benjamin, and Dan will be in the east. Simeon, Issachar, and Zebulun will be in the south. Gad, Asher, and Naphtali will be in the west. Each side of the city wall will be 1.5 miles long, and so the total length of the wall will be 6 miles. The new name of the city will be, "The Lord is Here."